But then this week I've actually noticed more movements coming from Malibu Buckery. When we were sitting outside Veggie Grill, I said in the vlog the other day, I could feel like a proper movement quite low down in my pelvis.
It feels so nice to finally be on the road and be on the way out. Look at those happy little faces in there. Oh, actually, all you can see is me in the reflection. What's good, Fizz fam? So this morning started off a little bit unexpectedly. We came out into the vehicle here. We pressed the key fob to try and get in. It didn't do anything, and I took the little key bit off the end, plugged it into the door handle, and then all the alarms started going off. So then we had to go off in search for a battery. We ended up having to walk 1.5 miles to try and get one. Put the battery in the key fob, snap it in there. Yes, it fits.
Yay! But does it work though?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to find out.
Thankfully we managed to find one, and so then we came back to the car, tried it. Here comes the moment of truth. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's worked.
I guess so, yeah, I don't know. I think that made that noise to let us know the alarm went off last time. And yes, we actually got in. So now we're going to be back on the road, on our journey, going on a fun day out, which Mummy Fizz has planned all for us today.
You know where we're going, don't you, Daddy Fizz?
Yes.
And the girls kind of know where we're going, but they don't fully know what treat I've got in store for them. So we're going to be going for another hike, but we're going to be going out of Hollywood, out of the city of LA, and we're going to be going to Malibu. I don't know if you just told those guys this.
I didn't.
We're going to Malibu, so it's really exciting. So we're actually getting to see another part of Los Angeles, California. And then we're going to be going to this place where it's like a big park, and there's like loads of walks and hikes you can take. But we're going to be hiking to somewhere very special, and I did tell the girls to bring some swimwear, and that is all I'm going to be saying.
I'm wearing a swimming costume and Sophie's under a clothes. I'm guessing we're doing something to do with water.
Swimwear. It's like underwear, but under swimming wear. You get it?
Completely get it, but that is what we're going to be doing today, and we've also packed 47 Cliff Bars with us today. No exaggeration.
So if you thought we hadn't had enough of hiking after the Hollywood sign hike the other day, now up at the very final top peak. Check it out, guys. Tell me if you think it was worth the hike for this view. Then you were wrong. We're up for another hike. Let's do this.
Yay! Honk honk! Honk honk! Honk honk! So far, guys, for the past week we've been in the city, especially in the busy area of Hollywood. All of a sudden we've just realised we are in the rural countryside of the area. Look at that, how gorgeous it looks. Have you seen it, girls? We're actually in the countryside now, which is why I wanted us to go out today. Obviously the Hollywood Hills was all nature and nice, but it is still a little bit like in the city. It's still quite touristy, so this is absolutely gorgeous. Have another little look, Fizz fam. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Basically in the evenings I've been doing all my research and looking at what we can do and like where we can take you guys and the girls, and this place looks absolutely amazing. And we've just now arrived at the Malibu Creek Park. We're here now, guys. Woo, look at this. Everyone's going to be like, what is this crazy English family doing? Does it take a card?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yes!
7.
Phew! I was getting so worried. I was like, no! First of all, the keys don't work for the car. We've just spent all that time trying to get a battery. And now I was thinking that we'd have to go back on the open road again and then go and pull up at a bank and get some actual cash out. We've just been literally paying for everything on a card this holiday. We still haven't actually held a physical dollar note in our hand yet, which we've got to do. I think we've got experience at Daddy Fizz. Some of you guys probably watching this here in the US probably like, $1? What's so big about that? But it's really fun, like looking at different currencies in the world. Have another little look, Fizz fam. Look at all this big open space, all this adventure land. We're going to call it the adventure land, where we can explore. I've got a little bit crazy this morning. One, because I'm like 18 weeks pregnant today, so stay tuned for the bump update later. What?
It says please try a different card.
Oh, okay. There is a problem, but because of all these like hoo-has keep happening today, it's driving me a bit crazy. Basically, when you spend all night planning something and then when you actually get up really early to go and do it, I was literally making sandwiches at like 5:30 this morning, and then when it's not going to plan, it kind of sends you a bit like loopy. Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers.
So that is now our second hurdle of the day. The first thing which tried to defeat us, the car wouldn't let us get in it because the key fob had run out of batteries, so we had to do a 3-mile hike to go in search of batteries. Now that is not accepting our card, so we will not be defeated, we're still going to hike!
Right, Fizz fam, look where we have ended up. We are now in officially Malibu, and there is the gorgeous blue Malibu sea. It's absolutely beautiful. So this little detour's actually been quite nice because we're getting to see more of California. It's absolutely beautiful here, guys.
It's a bit of a sneak peek of what we're going to be experiencing in another week's time.
I know, we're not technically going to Malibu, though, are we?
We're going to the sea.
We're going to the sea, which will be absolutely lovely. But who knows, we could actually come here for a few days out as well, couldn't we?
Yeah.
It'd be absolutely amazing.
A few miles later.
Well, look, Daddy Fizz is coming back in the car.
Yeah, they
What
had a
happened?
little ATM in there.
Can you get the dollars out so I can see?
$1? See what $1 looks like. This is what Liza Koshy spends all the time. $1! $1!
Wow, look at that. Can you smell it, Fizz fam? Can you smell it? Do you always do that, like smell of money? Or
I'll be honest.
Do you smell money?
In comparison to other money, right, from places which we've travelled to,
It looks
this
fake.
literally looks like Monopoly money.
It looks fake, doesn't
Where's
it?
like, how come there's no holograms or nothing
know.
on it? Anyone could print that out of their printer, couldn't they?
Oh, it does look fake to us, doesn't it? But it's just because our money, like in the UK, they've got new notes now with like see-through bits on, and they're like got all like basically look like they're going 3D holograms.
Yeah.
And that. Right, let's go back to the Creek
let's
Park,
go,
shall
let's
we?
go.
You ready? Yeah.
Finally, about 4 hours later than planned, but we are here. Check it out, guys. Another Jurassic Park world look. After Norway, this looks all Jurassic Parky, doesn't it?
Gorgeous. So guys, we have got a 27-minute walk. It's about 1.3 miles till we get to the amazing secret location.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got to walk it all on the way back. But once we get there, we're going to have food, chill out, hang out, maybe make use of our swimwear for whatever reason.
I'm looking forward to those little sandwiches what you made.
I basically got up so early to make those sandwiches. I've been just joking to the girls and said, feels like this is one of those National Lampoon Family Days where stuff goes wrong. I was like, we'll probably get there and it'll be like closed off to public, and then the sandwich will probably be all covered in ants. I don't know, sorry. Funny thinking of that film.
It's okay, we've had a few little mishaps along the way so far today, but we're still smiling. It's still an amazing day,
It's
isn't
making
it?
me laugh. I find it hilarious how some of our days out always go like a bit wrong.
Yeah. This route doesn't quite feel right to me, guys. Google Maps is directing us. Yes, we're still using Google Maps in the middle of nowhere. And it's basically saying go across this riverbed.
The girls keep saying, Mum, is this a secret treat location where there's going to be water they can swim? I was like, you didn't bring your swim costumes out for this?
No.
Okay, girls, it's going to be even better than this.
Are you going to be alright doing this, Jenna?
Yes, me did fall.
Yeah, well done, Mia.
Trying to balance on these rocks, guys, when you're pregnant and you're trying to vlog and you've got a massive bag full of food.
Oh, do you want me to take that back?
Yeah, please. I'm like shaking. Plus, I've got new trainers on. Yay! We made it! Woo!
Okay, we've hit a dead end, but it's a very beautiful dead end around here. Again, just really feeling like dinosaur country. There's some very squeaky birds up there. Then we've got a guy who looks like he's rock climbed all the way up to the top of that and is now rewarding himself with some sandwiches. That's what we're trying to do. We want to go on a really long walk and then have sandwiches.
But I don't know quite where it is. I feel like we should have followed the other people and not gone across that river stream bit. So we're going to have...
Just typical family Fizz, always going off the path and making it harder.
Fizz fam, I think we were literally just right next to it. Girls, I think we are nearly here.
I can see some sort of like water thing, but
Yeah,
is it like a waterfall or something?
I don't know. We're now going to find out. This is it. We've taken you to a rock pool.
Yeah, the Malibu rock pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can actually go in that water.
It does look quite deep, doesn't it? So we're going to have to occupy you and like look after you while we're here. Right, so let's have some sandwiches and then we can explore this gorgeous area. Wow, look at that, Fizz fam. So nice to be finally here, guys, and I'm really happy that the girls are really excited. I said to them, well, I'll ask you right now for the Fizz fam, but is this better than what you expected?
Yeah.
When I said a nice swimming place, yeah?
Yeah.
Sienna, is this what you thought?
I thought it's going to be worse, but it's so amazing. Even I thought it's going going to be like a swimming pool, but we get to...
It's a rock pool. It's a natural swimming pool. Nature's given this to us. And then look at the little sandwich you've got there. Do you know what's really just made me laugh? This has brought back a memory from about a few years ago, several years ago. I took Daddy Fizz and the girls for another like similar thing like this, but in Wales. There was a plunge pool, which is where a waterfall comes down into like a pool bit, and you could swim under the waterfall bit. And I'd been planning this for months. Took Daddy Fizz there, and then the moment we got there, he started exploring. He cut his foot open and he couldn't swim in the plunge pool. So please, can you not cut your foot open so you get to experience it? Daddy Fizz is going to test the water first of all.
I'm literally going to dip my toe in.
Okay then, you are literally testing the water. Go on, Daddy Fizz. Is it cold?
Oh my goodness, it's pure ice.
Is it?
It's just pure ice, yeah.
Okay, you two are so brave for doing this. Come on, you can do it. Show the Fizz fam.
I want to just get over to that other one. I might do that. That's just
Yeah? Oh my goodness.
Oh, I get cold even in swimming.
I'm not looking forward to this at all.
I want to go in.
You have to wait for me, Sienna.
Right, can someone just guarantee me that there's just like nothing, there's no...
There's no sharks, no crocodiles. Come on, just go on, you two. You're going to inspire me and Sienna, and hopefully some of the Fizz fam to dare go in cold
I'm
water.
going to go to the next rock.
Okay then.
It feels like I'm about to get like hypothermia.
That doesn't sound good, Mia. Is this why it's empty here? All the pictures are of literally of loads of... This is like packed. It looks like a pool pie normally. But it's just deserted, isn't it? What are you two up to now?
I can see a bit where the sun actually reaches it, so I'm going to go over there.
Okay then.
Through there.
What, are you going to swim over there?
No way, I ain't swimming over there. I'm going to tiptoe around the edge.
I've just put my foot in Fizz fam and literally, I'm not joking, but my foot feels like it's cramping up how cold it is.
It feels like it's gone in a freezer, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like Brighton Sea would be warmer.
Yeah.
Than this.
She is daring to go in this side because apparently she says it's warmer this side.
Well, I don't know for definite. It just looks sunny. It's better. It's an
Yeah?
improvement.
Okay then, we've
It's
got...
not freezing.
It's going to be like ice.
It's going to be
I'm
ice.
going to just go in there and then it'll be like ice.
See Fizz, see, there's another human in the water now.
I know.
Come on.
Someone else has taken the blow, so it makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? Go.
Yay! Go on guys, you can do it. Yay! Come on Mia, you've just got to do it.
Oh my goodness. It's literally like ice blocks.
Come on Mia, she does it. Whoa!
Whoa.
You're right down there Mia. How cold is it?
10 out of 10.
Wow,
Okay.
that honestly,
I'm gonna have a
I
go.
can't describe how cold it is. It's like properly as cold as it gets.
I feel like once you get in,
Just
then
get in nice and gently, George. Well done. And then back this way, because it's really cold. Yeah, now you can see what we're saying. It's really cold. You see what we're saying? You thought we were being pansies, didn't you?
I can't describe it. Wow.
It's a pure freezer, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow, maybe you do have to wait for the summer for this.
Yeah.
It isn't now. How does it
Is it
feel?
cold?
How does that feel?
I need a blanket.
Is it really cold to
I
you?
hate that.
You change your mind now.
I hate that.
Let's have a little zoom in on them. They've actually made it across there and they've climbed up on that rock there. Right, so they're now coming back now and I think Daddy's now going to help you go over there.
Yeah.
Or try to, yeah?
Yeah.
Sienna's in now and Mia's in. Woo, Mia's now coming back, Fizz fam. Wow. Yay, Mia's not stuck on the rock anymore. Well done. We've relocated and we're further downstream now. So we're in a bit more of a secluded area. So we're away from the rock pool and this is the stream which comes out of the rock pool. So the girls are having a little paddle. Is it warmer, Mia?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, because only your feet is nice and refreshing.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful here, doesn't it? It's like our own secret little bit now, isn't it? Have a little look at this. We're surrounded by all these rocks. We've got this beautiful tree, which I'm actually leaning up against. It looks so beautiful here.
Now it's that time of the week which you guys all love, and possibly it's being filmed in the most beautiful location it has ever been filmed in so far. It's the Pregnancy Bump Update, week number 18.
So today I'm 18 weeks. which means that I think I'm halfway through my second trimester. Even though we're like in a different time zone because we're here in California, the USA, I actually feel really good. I think I feel quite energized because I'm just really excited to be here. It's sunny all the time, but I just feel amazing. I feel really healthy and well. The only little thing is sometimes my head feels a little bit spaced out and confused just because we are like in a different time zone, but apart from that I feel fine. But this week I have noticed some changes. My bump seems to be growing even bigger, as some of you have probably noticed. Some of this is cookie, but a lot of it is actually like baby growing and stuff, because I actually read the other day that my womb is now the size of a honeydew melon, and the baby itself is the size of like an orange. So actually, when you go by what the baby is, you've got to remember you've got all that sac of the placenta and the fluids, and then you've got the actual womb which is stretched as well, which probably makes it feel a bit more like larger than what it is. But then this week I've actually noticed more movements coming from Barnaby Buckwheat. When we were sitting outside Veggie Grill, I said in the vlog the other day, I could feel like a proper movement quite low down in my pelvis, and it feels like not like popcorn going off anymore. It actually feels like a little bit vigorous, and I've been feeling that more often now, because I actually felt like I couldn't feel anything since we've been away because the time zone has changed. But now I feel like Barnaby's more in a rhythm with like our rhythms here, which is really, really strange. I've still craving spicy food. I've had no sickness since I've been here, but every now and then I get headaches. I feel like that's normal, like when you're pregnant. Like sometimes I eat food then I get a headache afterwards. That's a little bit annoying. We can't really like use the app because there's no signal out here, but in 3 weeks time we are going to be finding out the gender as well, so that's exciting. So we don't know what the gender is yet. Like I said before, we just say he because it's easier, but it could easily be a she, so I'm not like keeping anything from you guys. We don't know the gender yet, but we just like saying he, even though we think it's probably a she. So that's all for me today. Daddy Fizz, you can't actually...
I was like really starting to shake.
Yeah.
Sorry if the camera was shaking there, but I was basically having to, this was what I was doing.
Yeah, look at that.
Just on our way walking back to the car now, guys, and I've got signal again, so I can give you the 18-week update according to this app. Barnaby Buckwheat's lovely hair may be beginning to come in.
Oh.
So he or she is starting to get hair
I wonder what
now.
colour it's going to be as well.
And then Barnaby Buckwheat is now about the size of a sweet potato, but almost certainly not as orange. And then there's 22 weeks, 1 day, countdown to Barnaby Buckwheat's due date. That's it.
Yeah, how about the hand? Can we look at the hand?
Yeah, we can do the hand if you want.
Oh, I actually feel like the hand's got bigger.
Actually. Yeah, you
it's
can.
actually really big. Wow, so the big white hand, guys, is 9 months. A 9-month-old baby, and that's how big Barnaby's hand is.
That's how big Barnaby's hand is now, the green one.
It's actually really big.
It's a bit bigger, isn't it?
I actually feel like there's a... Oh, wow.
The foot.
No wonder I can...
That is the smallest foot ever, though, isn't
but
it?
But still, like, no wonder I can feel things moving around in me now.
Yeah.
If those hands and feet are, like, swiping around...
So almost the size... No, not even almost. Is now about the size of a sweet potato.
Oh...
Wow, a sweet potato is a decent size.
I know.
So it says the smooth second. The second trimester is the most enjoyable for many women. Maybe it's because you might be able to feel your baby hiccup. Wow, so the like popcorn feeling could have been hiccup.
I know, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's amazing. Come on, Tiana.
Come on.
Just meditating on a tree stump.
The end of today's adventure, guys, but make sure to follow us on Instagram if you're not already, because we will be carrying on doing stories and posts over on there on Mia's life, Fizz Sisters, and also Family Fizz, of course. Fizz. And if you haven't already yet, guys, and you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the shiny red subscribe button for your daily dose of fun, because we don't just make daily videos whilst we're on holiday, we do it every single day of the year wherever we are in the world. So without fail. So thanks so much for joining us on our adventure today. We're going to have another adventure tomorrow, and an adventure tomorrow, and an adventure tomorrow. Loads of adventures are coming up, guys. See you again tomorrow. Loads of family fun and family time spending with you guys, the Fizz fam.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.